Let me say something really fascinating. Your brain doesn't die for like 10 minutes after your death, which means that your brain is alive, but the body is dead. What the hell? So in this video, I'm gonna show you something which you will be amazed to look at. What happens to your body after death? No, I'm not here to talk about flying souls or ghosts. I'm here to talk about biology happening inside your body right after death and afterwards. So press on that subscribe button and drop a comment below saying that I subscribed. I will reply to all of you as soon as possible. So let's start. At the moment of death. We often think that moment of death as the time at which heartbeat and breathing stop. We are learning. However, that death isn't constant. Our brains are now thought to continue work for 10 minutes or so after we die, meaning that our brains may in some way be aware of our death. The research, however, is only very preliminary. In the hospital setting, there are a few requirements doctors use to define death. This includes the absence of pulse, the absence of breathing, the absence of reflexes, and the absence of pupillary constriction in response to bright light. That means that your pupils shrink when exposed to bright light when you are alive, but this won't happen if you are dead. At 1 hour after death. At the moment of death, all of your muscles in the body relax, a state called primary flaccidity. Eyelids lose their tension, the pupils dilate, the jaw might fall open, and the body's joints and limbs are flexible. With the loss of tension in muscles, the skin will sag, which can cause prominent joints and bones in the body, such as jaw or hips, to become pronounced. As muscles relax, urine and feces will pass. Oh, gross. Within minutes of heart stopping, the body goes pale, as blood drains from the smaller veins in the skin. This process may be more visible with those who have lighter skin. The human heart beats more than 2.5 billion times during the average human lifespan, circulating more than 5.6 liters of blood through the circulatory system. At the same time, the body begins to cool from its normal temperature of 37 degrees Celsius until reaching the ambient temperature around it, known as the algor mortis or the death chill. The decrease in body temperature follows somewhat linear progression, 1.5 degrees per hour, at 2 to 6 hours after death. Because the heart no longer pumps blood, gravity begins to pull it to the areas of the body closest to the ground due to gravity. If the body remains undisturbed long enough, the parts of the body nearest to the ground can develop reddish-purple discoloration from accumulating blood. Beginning approximately in the 3rd hour after death, chemical changes within the body cells cause all the muscles to begin stiffening. The first muscle affected will be the eyelids, jaw, and neck. Over the next several hours, it will spread into the face, down through the chest, abdomen, arms, legs, and until it finally reaches the fingers and toes. 7 to 12 hours after death. Maximum muscle mass stiffness throughout the body occurs. Although this will be affected by the age, physical condition, gender, the air temperature, and other factors, at this point, the limbs are diseased, are difficult to move or manipulate. The fingers or toes can appear unusually crooked. After reaching a state of maximum, the muscles will begin to loosen due to the continued chemical changes within the cells and internal tissue decay. Occurs over a period of 1 to 3 days and is influenced by the external conditions such as temperature. Your skin will begin to shrink, creating the illusion that hair and nails are growing. Your body will then dissipate in the opposite direction from the fingers and toes to the face, over the period of about 48 hours. So if we briefly look at what's going on, this is what you will see. 24 to 72 hours after death, the internal organs decompose. 3 to 5 days after death, the body starts to bloat and blood-containing foam leaks from the mouth and nose. 8 to 10 days after death, the body turns from green to red as the blood decomposes and the organs in the abdomen accumulate gas. Several weeks after death, nails and teeth fall out. 1 month after death, the body starts to liquefy. That's when it starts to get real messy. Let me say something really fascinating. Your brain doesn't die for like 10 minutes after your death, which means that your brain is alive, but the body is dead. Even after your breathing and heartbeat stop, you are still conscious for about 2 to 20 seconds. This is because your cerebral cortex can last without oxygen. If there is no oxygen, your brain will begin to surrender. Most of your brain is now dead, but there is one final place that doesn't give up so easily. This is the memory center, which stores the most emotional memories you experienced during your lifetime. Finally, religion and science make sense to me. Yeah, really. At the last minute, although your body is dead, the memory center is active. You will recall all these emotional experiences you went through in your lifetime. But you cannot move anything in your body or open your eyes or talk to your friend around you because you are dead. It's just like watching a movie. All the things you did in your lifetime will play like a movie. We know a very less about death still. However, it all relies on our emotions during death. So do as many good things in life and watch them as you die like a movie. This can land you in a good place after death, believe me. Thank you for watching. See you guys soon in another interesting video. Until then, bye bye.